And welcome. Welcome back to all of those that continue to return, and welcome to anyone that is new. I do hope you stay. Crystal Skull Wisdom here, and third eye activation. I had third eye activation in my last reading, third eye, crown, and I also had the high heart. So there's definitely some things that are happening within the higher chakra. There has been some way that you have grounded yourself in order to be able to connect those higher chakras to a higher power. So there is something that you are feeling more of a sense of peace within your own body. You feel more comfortable in your skin, perhaps, in order for the divine to be preparing you to open up these higher chakras. Because without being grounded, without being stable and secure within your lower chakras, this is of no value, because it only creates delusion and distortion. So they are saying that you have done some work. You perhaps have spent some time on your own, as have I. Really just moving into my own physical presence, my own physical body, and really communing with myself, discovering what I love and what I really want. And it feels like that is what you have been doing here. Okay? I feel like I am going to be opening to a new collective, or a new collective is going to be opening to me, however you want to look at it. Okay? Either way, I am you and you are me, so whatever way we look at it doesn't matter. So when I was shuffling this deck, and I said to Spirit, what do you want this group of people to know for this date that this will be released? And they threw these cards up immediately, which I typically like to pull the cards on screen, but these are out, so nevertheless they are out. Open like a lotus, flowering spirit, revelation, and maturity. So you have moved into that period of maturity, which is why this third eye here in this crystal wisdom is becoming more available, more apparent. Okay? And then we have Dawn Watcher, caretaker, guardian, and support. And there has been energies of, I guess, the Watcher energy, if you want to call it that. And I've been getting a lot of energy of the Watchers over the last year, that they have really been, stepping forward, and they have been, they were assigned there to watch us, and to not interfere. But I really get a lot of that watching energy. Okay? So you may feel that you are watched even. You might feel that you are watched. And some people are creeped out about that, but just remember that these are just energies. They are consciousness. Okay? It's not like peeping Tom peeping in the window kind of energy. Okay? It's just like God is watching you. Okay? And there's the crown, like I said, you guys. Okay, I can't even make this up. Which is what I said with that crystal wisdom card that came through, that I felt like it was a crown upgrade. So let's see what we have, what they threw out at us here. Stargate heart chakra opening, unlocking. Okay. So, oh my God, and there's heart of source. Akashic Stargate. Finding out your past, and converging with it, which is what my channeling was about a couple days ago. If you're interested in that, Akashic Stargate. Divine Matrix. Interconnectedness, synchronicity, and God incidences, which I've been experiencing myself. Unconditional acceptance. Yes, accepting yourself without judgment, without allowing others to place judgment on you, but without judging others for placing judgment upon you. Okay? That makes sense. halls of amenity, initiation. So there is definitely some wisdom that is going to come through with that crystal skull showing up at the very beginning of the reading as well. You have shown in some way your capacity, your loyalty, to be initiated into this group. Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, and initiations. This isn't just given lightly to anybody. Okay? And Chamber of the Violet Flame. Chamber of the Violet Flame is a cleansing, karmic release, radical transformation. So you have definitely went through some really deep, deep changes in order for you to arrive here. Okay? You have moved into a really high state of activation. Okay? And here we've also got Gaia Gateway. Wisdom transmission. Okay. So there is definitely going to be a really huge awareness or awakening for you. Okay? With this, I believe it's the eclipse that is coming upon this full moon. Okay? I also felt a lot of energy of the Hathors when I was, like I saw, they showed me the picture of the Hathors. Oh, what's going on with my camera here? Oh, I guess I should plug it in. I thought it was plugged in. My apologies, everyone. There. I have now plugged it in. I thought it was plugged in, so I apologize. But I received energy of the Hathors. Like they just showed me the picture of the Hathors when these cards just fell out. So let's see what they have. Bridget, inner fire. Okay. Creativity. Then you have Serapis Bay, paradigm shift, activation. To grow, make the necessary change. Let your passion lead you to your purpose. What are you feeling passionate about? And then Guru Ram Dass, miraculous moment. Harmony surrounds you. Expect miracles. Come on. Come on, you guys. This is crazy. Is there anything else that you want to bring? Is there anything else you want to bring? Guru Ram Dass. Feeling a lot of energy in my solar plexus right now. Okay, is there anything else through this deck? So a lot of people are wanting to speak here, but we have Melchizedek turned up. I'm not going to take the rest of these. I'm going to take the one that flew into there as well. Okay? So, Melchizedek, which is, well, divine knowledge, higher learning, commit to your vision through study. So look into the things that you're interested in. Okay? You might want to take a course, something like that. And then Rama and Sita, holy union, soulmate connection, romantic opportunity. This as well can be the union of the self, okay? And again, convergence comes up, which is coming together. So I'm going to see if they want to bring us a colored here. This is a relatively new deck to me. But let's see what color they want to bring in here today. Thank you. Oh, okay, I did not expect two. Okay, so this is the crown chakra, the violet or the purple, whatever you want to call it. This one here I'm going to look up because they all have something in Sanskrit, and I want to see what it is that they say. So I have to find them in English because this is in, I think, every language. So first of all, violet, transcendental consciousness. Nirvana is the phrase in Sanskrit. Okay? And it's interesting because we've got the violet flame here. Okay? So now we've got two violets here. Okay? If you are attracted to violet, you are a cultured and sensitive person. You love art in all its forms, and you have a desire to help others in a meaningful way. You tend to have a penchant for the occult, magic, the arcane, and also good taste, and you care about your physical appearance. If you resonate with this color, you want to feel free to charm people, to be likable, and to be admired everywhere. You may find the need to cultivate interests on a sublime level. If you have trouble in relating to others because you tend to distrust or judge people too easily, this color affords balance and calm to your life. We've got balance somewhere too, didn't we? Wasn't there balance somewhere? I thought there was balance. Well, we do have the Holy Union here, but I was sure there was balance. Okay, and this brownish color here, dark brown, and this Sanskrit means meekness, delicacy, courtesy, and gentleness. And interesting how a 6 and a 1 is a 7, and this is a 7 as well. So let's see what it says. If you're attracted to the color dark brown, you are constantly inclined to be shy and introvert. You shun a past of painful and distressing events. You withdraw from complicated situations and tend not to lay yourself open or confide in others. Perhaps your heart harbors anger, resentment, or thoughts of failure. Interesting, because I placed that on that Stargate heart. How fascinating is that? Perhaps your heart harbors anger, resentment, or thoughts of failure. Is it your inner demon doing the talking? Don't you think you are worthy of life? Everything can change if you understand that where there is work to do, transformation is also possible. Become an alchemist and transform lead into gold with the power of self-observation, and transform your heart through forgiveness. If dark brown is chosen randomly, it may be that you prefer not to be confused with the masses. There is a note of egoism in you, and whenever possible, you try to be a prince. So that is talking to me about your desires. You have a desire, but you feel that you are unworthy of it, is what this card is saying. Okay? You have a desire, but you feel unworthy of that desire. And it is because of a blocked heart chakra. Got the crown, source energy. Got purple here several times. Heart chakra. Your heart chakra is the opening to cosmic wisdom. It really, like, that's a portal, it's the bridge to connect you from the earthly realm to the divine realm. And that heart chakra must be open and free-flowing in order for you to be able to bring information, to be able to translate that information. And it's interesting because isn't this the heart Okay, we got the Akashic Stargate, we got the Heart Stargate, Divine Matrix, Source Energy, Crown. Wow. There's a lot of high frequency energy that's sitting here. Yeah, you're really being asked to let go of that unworthiness that you are housing within yourself. Wherever it is that you have received that unworthiness from, it does not serve you in any way. Okay? It does not serve you. You are being asked to open up to endless potentials. Endless potentials. Like, I mean, we had so many masters flying out of the deck. Just incredible. And a lot of masculine energy here of the masters that have come forward. So we're really talking about a balance here, trying to balance your creativity, your passion, your pleasure, your surrender versus control. Can you take direction, or must you be the director? Trust the nagel. Yeah. Trust your gut always. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. There's two there, I'm sure. Feels really thick. See. And no. Wait. Postpone. Pause. Say no. What is the nagging feeling trying to tell you? And it says no. Pause. Remember I said earlier about the pause? My last reading talked about that as well. I feel like the Starman wants to talk here. That card stayed behind. What is it? The Emperor. Oh my God. I can't even make it up. The Emperor is on the bottom of this deck, and on the bottom of this deck was the Emperor. The Emperor is controlling. And I just got done saying, are you going to surrender, or do you feel like you have to control? What's it going to be? Okay, wait. Pause. Trust and ego. I mean, that's really crazy that the Emperor is on the bottom of both of these decks. Really crazy. And there's the Fool, Sacred Clown. Strength. I mean, that's all major arcana. Okay, what do we have? Look at that. There's the Fool right there. There's the Fool, and it's in reverse. Okay. Wants a new beginning. You have to surrender. This Emperor is far too controlling. Okay? There's a controlling force in your life, or you're the controlling force. And you must surrender. You must surrender. I surrender. I have a meditation. I Surrender, it's called. I think it's on my site. There's another major arcana, and it's the World. Yes, it has to end. for you to move forward. The heart of source is here. This is not a small move. This is not a small purpose that you are in. There's the King of Pentacles. Again, very close to the Emperor energy, material. The Four of Cups, you know, looking at the past, right? The Eight of Wands in reverse. Eight of Wands is fast-moving energy when it's upright. Messages, but this is all in reverse. You're not hearing the messages because you have to surrender. You have to surrender. And I know I took a very long pause and a very long time. And today when I went into my channel, I hope that you go back and listen to it. It's called Cosmic Convergence. It was just an amazing, it was so easy. Everything just came through. And that's how I remember it being for a very long time. That's how it was for me. That everything just came through and people said, oh, that's, you know, so easy. People told me it shouldn't be that easy, that it should be hard. Well, it shouldn't be hard. If you're connected, it shouldn't be hard at all. It should be the easiest thing in the world to connect with your own God energy. We're all part of it. We shouldn't have to work to do that. Last time. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. The Wounded Healer. But this is lessons that you've learned, right? This is lessons that you've learned. So let's see what we've got here. The Princess of Cups, yes. Loving energy. Okay. Just like this reminds me of that story of, what's it called? Julia Roberts. And she says, I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love me. And that's what this energy is. I'm just a girl. Okay? Standing here, asking you to love me. That is the energy. Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands is Leo energy. This is not a nice energy when it's sitting in reverse like this. It can be very demanding, controlling, and that's what they're asking you to do, is let go of control. You have to let go of control, to surrender. Okay? Seven of Cups. Choices. Ace of Wands. And look at that, it's in reverse too. Lack of inspiration, and it's right on top of the Eight of Wands, which together is the Nine of Wands, which is this. And here's the King of Swords. Intelligent. Learning how to listen. When to speak, when not to. When to surrender, when to control. That's what you're learning. And that is what is coming with this big moon. You can even see up here, looks like an eclipse here. Okay? The ending of a big phase in order for you to have a new beginning. Because right now this is in reverse. It's a very controlling energy. I mean, two emperors here. The King of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands in reverse. A lot of reverse cards, which I don't typically receive a lot of reverse cards, but there's a lot of reverse cards in this reading. And not in a good way. But what it is telling you is to surrender. Okay? Surrender to, with the eclipse, surrender to your shadow. Recognize who you are. Like, look at here even. Look at the darkness that is there. What's the backstory? 8 of Pentacles. And it's in reverse. Mastery. Okay? Here's the wheel. Turn in your favor. Prince of Wands. Prince of Cups. This Prince of Swords, like, look at all the young energy here. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Wands. Yeah. This is a story that has been going on since childhood for you. And that's with this Princess of Cups. Just a girl standing in front of you, asking you to love me. Okay? Been a lot of authority, according to this, in your life that you have had to overcome. Okay? And they're asking you to let go of control. You're probably somebody that doesn't like anybody to tell you what to do, but you're being asked to let go of control and just trust. Surrender to the process. All right, beautiful souls, this is your message here. That moon is a big one that's coming up. You know, surrender. Find out what you want, what you desire. And surrender to all the possibilities that exist for you, because it's really beautiful. Heart of Source, I mean, they're all on your side. You got the Heart of Source here. They're wanting this, but you have to cleanse this energy out. Okay? Cleanse this energy out. Okay? From the broken heart, the pain that you've endured. It's over. It's over. You don't have to suffer anymore now. You can bring that all round and let it go. You don't have to suffer anymore. All right, beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me here today. Please feel free to drop emoji in the comments if that's something that you would like to do. If you don't have anything to say, but you like to leave a mark, please do, because then your energy becomes more prevalent on my site and I'm able to tap into it more and more. Click that notification bell if you want to know when I do upload readings. And until next time, please remember to always let love be your guide.